Picture a young boy born on February 22nd, 1962, to wildlife-loving parents in the heart of Australia. This was no ordinary childhood. It was filled with scaly companions and the aroma of the wild. His parents, founders of a reputable reptile park, introduced him to the world of wildlife. At the tender age of 9, he already had his first encounter with a crocodile. This young boy, Steve Irwin, would grow to be a legendary figure in wildlife conservation. Fast forward to 1991, Steve Irwin takes over his parents' park, renaming it Australia Zoo. Here, he breathed life into his lifelong passion for wildlife conservation. His unorthodox approach to handling dangerous animals, not with fear, but with respect and enthusiasm, was a sight to behold. His charisma and courage caught the eyes of many, leading to his rise to international fame with the television series The Crocodile Hunter. With his khaki shorts, infectious enthusiasm, and signature phrase "crikey," Steve Irwin was no ordinary wildlife presenter. He was an experience, but his influence extended beyond the small screen. In his quest to protect and conserve, he discovered a new turtle species, naming it Elsea irwini, in honor of his family. His achievements were as vast as the Australian outback, his heart as wild as the animals he loved. Steve Irwin wasn't just a fearless adventurer, he was a passionate conservationist who brought wildlife into our living rooms. On September 4th, 2006, the world lost a great wildlife warrior. In the remote waters of the Great Barrier Reef, the sting of a ray abruptly ended the passionate life of Steve Irwin. Yet, in that tragic instance, the legacy of this extraordinary wildlife hero was only beginning to unfold. Steve Irwin dedicated his life to wildlife conservation, championing the cause with an infectious enthusiasm that captured hearts worldwide. His most significant contribution to wildlife preservation was the establishment of the Steve Irwin Conservation Foundation. This organization continues to promote conservation through education and research, fostering a love for wildlife in generations to come. Steve's tireless efforts did not go unnoticed. After his untimely passing, he was posthumously awarded the Centenary Medal by the Australian government for his service to global conservation. Later, he was inducted into the Queensland Business Leaders Hall of Fame for his contribution to the state's tourism industry. But perhaps the most poignant recognition of Steve's work is the enduring love for wildlife he inspired in people around the globe. His catchphrase, "crikey," still echoes in our ears, reminding us of his boundless energy and unwavering commitment to wildlife preservation. Steve Irwin, our Australia Zoo legend, may have said his final crikey, but his legacy lives on. So here's to you, Steve. Thank you for inspiring us to love and protect our wildlife. Goodbye, mate.